Best regards, partners and tutor. My name is Microlesson Samir Leal, and in today's micro lesson, I'm going to talk about tag questions. So let's begin with a general explanation of the topic. What are tag questions? They are not the same as a normal question. We'll see the difference later, in case you're wondering. So tag questions are short two-word phrases added to the end of a statement that transform a sentence into a question to change information, seek agreement, or even keep a conversation going. For example, you are a student, aren't you? You live near here, don't you? As you can see, the two last words of these sentences transform into a question without necessarily making a question from the beginning. Before we delve deeper into this topic, I would like you to pause the video and solve Activity 1, which is a tag questions scramble challenge, and you will need to unscramble or rearrange the words in the correct order to discover how the tag questions are written. The plus and minus symbols serves as clues to determine whether you should place a positive or negative verb at the beginning or end of a sentence. Because, well, positive verbs positive verbs that are not negating something, and negative verbs are that they are negating something. Don't worry if you don't make it correctly the first times. It's just to see how do you know or how much do you know about this topic. So good luck and come back when you complete it. Oh hey, you're back. I hope you did great in the test. Well, oh great, you're back. I hope you did well in the activity 1. Now we're going to see the basic grammar rules of the tag questions. The first rule, or the most important and basic, is the polarity swap, which is tag questions change their polarity depending on the polarity of the sentence. That is, if the sentence is negative, the tag question will be positive and vice versa. We're going to expand a little more of this in the next slide. The second rule is verb matching. The tag uses the same auxiliary verb or modal verb, for example, can, will, have, is, as the main sentence. As you see in the example, you are a space, aren't you? The same auxiliary verb. Third rule, using do, does, and did. If the statement has no auxiliary verb, use do, does, and did for the tag. For example, she likes tea, doesn't she? And the fourth rule is pronoun usage. The tag always uses a pronoun like I, you, he, she, it, we, and they that matches the subject of the sentence, even if the subject is a noun, a proper name. For example, Paul, the noun, is a good tennis player, isn't he? They changed that Paul for the pronoun he. Now let's see the positive and negative forms. Tag questions have these two possible forms, the positive form being the most basic, which is if a sentence is positive at the beginning, the tag question is usually negative. For example, you told, didn't you? She is nice, isn't she? And then there is the negative form, which is if a sentence is negative at the beginning, the tag question is usually positive. Sentences with negative words are considered to be negative too. For example, you didn't tell him, did you? Negative didn't. And there's also he never drinks alcohol, does he? Words like never did or something that negates something are considered negative too. And lastly, we have here some more specific rules. They are different from the last four that we see because these are for more specific situations where you have to use it, excluding the 6 and 7 rule because we already see them. So, the first one is after let's, the tags begin with shall. Let's invite the neighbors. Shall we? Use aren't I in tags to mean I am not. You're referring to yourself. You don't say am in it or amn't. Use won't for polite request tags. You'll bring the other things, won't you? Use will or would with the imperative sentence, well, something that you must request or you are commanding. Use mustn't with the modal must. Use it in a question tag when the sentence includes the word this or that. This is your pen, isn't it? Use they in a question tag when the sentence includes these or those. Use there in a question tag when the sentence includes there must plus a form of be. There is a lot of work to do today, isn't there? Use they in a question tag when the sentence includes indefinite pronouns such as nobody, no one, someone, somebody, everyone, everybody. Use didn't in a question tag when the sentence includes the verb used to. You used to go skating very often, didn't you? And now that we see the basic rules of the tag questions, you're going to do the activity number 2, tag questions fill in blanks challenge. In this preliminary activity, you will need to complete the tag questions by writing what is missing at the end of the sentence. Pay attention to the verbs, polarities, and pronouns. I suggest you that you take in count the last general rules that we see. Of course, you have to take the basic to write this, complete this exercise, but this activity is more based on the general rules that we saw in the last slide. So, pause the video, complete the activity, and I hope you do well again. Oh hey, back again, eh? Well, now for the last part of the micro lesson, we're going to see the difference between the normal questions and tag questions. Normal questions are used to get new information because the speaker does not know the answer. On the other hand, tag questions are used to confirm information the speaker already believes is true, seek agreement, depending on the context. Also, while normal questions use a full question form, tag questions combine a statement with a short question at the end. Here we have these two examples. The normal question is, do you like coffee? Question from the beginning to the end to, well, seek something that you may not know, some information. And then there are the questions. There are these two. You like coffee, don't you? That is seeking to confirm something that you may believe it's true. And then, that coffee is delicious, isn't it? And there you are seeking agreement with you. Now we're going to see some examples to keep practicing before the last activity. We still have a few days to submit the assignment. Good, let's review the answers before submitting the document. Show. I'm explaining this clearly, aren't I? Yes, you are, teacher. I'm a bit worried about the deadline. Don't worry, you'll send me your final contributions tonight, won't you? I have to leave early today. No problem. Turn off the outside lights before you leave, will you? And the instructions were a bit confusing at first. Yeah, but everyone understood them in the end, didn't they? And we need to make a decision soon about where we're going on vacation. I know, but there aren't many options left to consider, are there? Now we have the activity number 3, mastering that question in English. For this last activity, you will complete a Kahoot quiz with 10 multiple choice true or false questions related to the concepts we saw today. The rules, the difference between the normal questions, some basic grammar rules or definitions, and some question exercises to continue practicing this topic. So you can pause the video now and go solve the activity 3. If you need, you can, watch other things of the video. You need to remember something, but I hope you do okay in this. And once when you did it, that's it. That was the final activity. Thank you for watching the Microlesson. I hope you learned what are tag questions and how to use it in your daily basis in English. And I hope you like the Microlesson again. Thank you. Bye bye.